Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Quad. Today, I'm going to take you down to the gym and go through a workout that I do on my own when I'm not there taking a class. Before we head down there, though, I would like to talk to you about working out with a disability. Now, I'm sure everyone that has a disability can agree that working out is a scary thing when you're talking about a physical limitation. So, before you decide you want to go start working out, start something that you've always wanted to do, a tip that I have and what I do is I go down there and I talk to the owner and the staff members that are working there. And I tell them what my issues are, how I need help, and everything about me that I I have concerns with, and they it really lets you know if that's the right place for you, because if they're open and accepting, they'll help you in any way that they can, and they will want to see you achieve your goals. Now, I train at Platinum Training Facility here in London, Ontario, and I gotta tell you, these guys are phenomenal down there. I came in and I sat down with them and I told them everything I had concerns about and everything that I wanted to know that they could do to help me, and they accepted me with open arms. They heard what I had to say. They helped me come up with ideas and solutions to problems that may come up in the class. If I can't do a move, they'll come over and they'll help me figure out a different move that I can do to do the same end goal. And it's just been a really awesome experience training with everyone down at the gym. So, on that note, let's go work out. First step is doing our warm up. Now, what we do in the gym for warm ups is 3 minutes of skipping followed by 10 seconds of an active rest. And we do this 2 or 3 times. Now, you might be wondering why I said skipping, and all I'm doing is hopping up and down in one spot and running on the spot while holding a couple weights. That's because my workaround for not being able to use the skipping rope is running in a spot that still engages all the leg muscles I need to, and holding the weights engages my shoulder muscles in a similar way as the skipping rope does. For the active rest, I either do push-ups or standing squats. Today I'm going to be doing standing squats. For the active reps, it doesn't matter how many you do, but the quality and control of the ones you can do. For the first round of bag work, we're going to start off by throwing only jabs and crosses, warming our bodies up even more before the next part of the workout. When you're throwing jabs and crosses, it's important to extend your arm so it's fully out. With a jab, it's the same side as your lead leg or your dominant leg. So in my case, my jabs are with the left arm. Now for the crosses, they're gonna be on the side of your rear leg or your left dominant leg. So in my case, my crosses are with my right arm. When you throw a jab cross, make sure you step in with the same leg you're going to throw a strike with to generate more power and torque. Let's keep going. For the second round of bag work, we're going to be working on a flow by throwing a strike and then kicking the bag with the opposite leg. So if I throw a jab, I'll be throwing a rear kick. If I throw a cross, I'll be throwing a lead kick. If I'm throwing a lead kick, my rear leg will come step forward into the right of the bag, thus helping me generate more power with my lead kick. The same goes for a rear kick. If I throw a rear kick, my lead leg will step forward into the left of the bag, generating more torque when I kick. When kicking, all the torque and all the power comes from the hips and not the leg itself. So if I'm throwing a lead kick, I'm going to rotate my hips to the right, and if I throw a rear kick, I'm going to twist my hips to the left as I kick. For jabs, you step farther in, and for crosses, you take a little step inward. For the final round of bag work, we're going to introduce levels. So we're going to do the same routine as before, but this time we're going to incorporate kicking at the head, the lower body, and same with the strikes. You can go for the head or the body, but this exercise is all about precision and flow. You can also see that I'm doing something called a teep. A teep is used to create space in between your opponent. A good visualization trick that my coach taught me is think about your foot being in a bucket, and all you're going to do is pick that foot out of the bucket, and once it's in the air, kick straight out like a spear. Only your toes should make contact with your opponent and not your heel. And what you're aiming for is above the belt line. The important part about bag work is focusing on what you know you can do first and what to improve it and ultimately to perfect it. There's no need to try moves that you're uncomfortable with to start. Once you get comfortable with that, you can start rotating your body as you punch to deliver more power. Now on to jumping squats. Jumping squats is a great way to work on explosive power and endurance. What I do is I go from one end to the gym to the other about 4 times. Jumping squats are also good for building your balance. Something that my coach tells me is that if I fall down or go off balance, I need to restart the whole thing over again. It's okay if you can't do jumping squats right off the bat. If you can start with a simple standing squat with body weight, that's alright too. As long as you're moving your muscles and engaging them, it'll do the trick. After that, you can work your way up to standing jumping squats, where you stand in one position and jump up and down. And then after that, you can move up to what I'm doing and jumping across the a room with like this. Even though I'm not going to debut in the UFC anytime soon, sparring is still one of my favorite things to do. It allows me to test out the skills I've learned in class and on my own workouts and see where I need to improve. The key is to not get discouraged and take it one step at a time, improving little by little every time you step into the ring. The main thing to remember is it is okay if you fail. It's all about setting the tone for others around you and taking things step by step and working on little things to improve every time you do something. One of the big things that I need to work on is being able to balance on my right leg. If I can nail that, then the opportunities will come a knocking and I'll be able to do so much more inside the ring. One of the best things you can do to set yourself up for success is surround yourself with people who care about you and want to see you succeed. The people at Platinum are very good at helping me through my challenges, and if I have any questions, they answer them truthfully and respectfully, and without hesitation. Whether it's the staff, the coaches, or even fellow classmates, everyone's here to help each other grow. My sparring partner Dylan is really good at pushing me without overwhelming me. He sees what I need to improve and he understands how to push me to make those changes while still keeping it fun. Back in the car now, about to head on home. Before I do though, I just want to thank Platinum Training Facility one more time. They do amazing work here, and the dedication all the coaches have to see us succeed is second to none. So I will leave a link to their Instagram and webpage in the comments below. And if you guys want to try it out, they have a $22 deal for beginners to come out and try it out for a day. And it's 2 1-hour classes. And all you need is t-shirt, shorts, and to want to have a good time. So again, I'll leave everything, all the information in the comments below, and see you in the next video.